Hello and welcome to episode 15 of my playthrough of Your Turn to Die. So in the last episode, well, we did the preliminary vote, and we're in it. And also, Kai got a lot of votes in the preliminary. I'm just saying. And then there was Kai who got 4, and then there was a 4-way tie of 2. So we're gonna see how that goes. Kana Kazuchi, Kai Sato, Joe Tazuna. Why me? So Hiyori. I see. Sarah Chidoin. We'll die. One of us five will certainly. I don't want to die. Okay, Sarah. No, Sarah, you don't want to die for the sake of others. Let's put it that way so we don't get you killed off, alright? I'm just saying. Because I care about your character here. So, we're keeping you alive. I think the characters... I mean, it sucks that any of them have to die, honestly. All of the characters, they're pretty good. I mean, I don't know about Kai's intentions right now, and Sal's intentions, but... I don't think they're genuinely bad. Am I safe? You're kidding. Me too? Woohoo! People, the next part's the parts that's seriously bad. Our votes will decide our fates. Do we have to choose? Big Sis Sarah. Why me? I've tried so hard. And not just for myself. It was so everyone could escape. So why? I don't want to die. I don't. Get a grip, Sarah. Huh? I mean, hey now, Sarah. Your friendly policeman's with you. Kaiji? Listen, everybody. We need to narrow it down to just one person. Forget your sympathy and your grudges. Just remember the rules. If we choose the Keymaster of Sacrifice, we'll all die. Yes, indeed. We're far from safe at all, absolutely. Oh hey, is one of us a sage? If we've got a sage on our side, well, they'll know who's the Keymaster. Don't tell me there isn't now? This is the worst. So it's one of us. So it's one of the 5. Nothing to be done. There's only one course of action. Have the 5 prove it. Have the 5 prove it with words. Isn't that right, Sarah? No, it's not right. Okay, I got to say yes. That's right. Exactly. I'll prove to you who the real Keymaster is. Good. You're welcome. Remember people's words and actions in discussion. That's where the path to victory lies. I'll be careful. Final round. Getting intense. Really cool art in the background. The final 20 minutes. Please use this endlessly short time effectively. I'll be praying you don't all perish. Miley sat in the chair again. The final battle begins. Alright, let's start with you, Kaiji. Alright, let's not be hasty. Anyone wants to confess the role? Go ahead. It's the arms up, I can't choose. Okie dokie. If anyone wants to confess the role on their card, let's go in order. Development. I have nothing to say. Connor? I have a little to say myself. You are free to imagine what you wish. Okay, I'm the Keymaster. I'm the one who's been saying it from the start. Honestly, this beanie sack can't be trusted. Makes my blood run cold. I believe in Sao, and whoever tries to protect him is the sage. That's where we oughta aid him. Why aim for the sage, Parf? The sage can divine, but if they are outed, it's over. It's like, oh, if that's the sage, I can vote for him. So the sage can't confess. Unless the sage is like a really good person. Hey, yeah, if Connor really wants to die, wouldn't she say, I'm the sage? Also, the sacrifice gets to vote twice, right? Is the sacrifice someone who would receive 2 votes? This is hard now. I don't want to massacre Wolf. Joe, you're not talking. What's your role? Who cares? Okay then. And Sarah, you're the keymaster. Yes. Okay, that's all our statements. Let's give this some real focus, everybody. Oh yeah, Sarah, if you want to review the rules, ask me anytime, though we don't have much time. Alright, we're up to literally everyone to talk to. Alright, who are we going to start with first? Joe? Don't give me that look, Sarah. Why don't you want to say? Me saying something now is just suspicious, right? That's why I ain't gonna say. I don't think he really changed his statement, but... I'm mad at that statement. Joe, add what you just said. Huh? I'm just saying the same thing. No, you said something slightly different. My role, not gonna say. Whatever I say now, it'll be the same. Interesting. Honestly, that beanie can't be trusted, makes my blood run cold. I gotta go with my heart more than my reason. And that beanie guy is bad news. Can't ask him about anything. Let's try asking him about something. Sheesh, okay, I'm the keymaster. I'm the one who's been saying it from the start. You've got scary eyes, Sarah. Now might not be the time to bother with him. Kaiji, do you have any leads for us? You want me to confirm the rules for you, card rules for you? No, that's alright. I have nothing to say. There's nothing to speak about. Please, Kana, anything. Give me information. I'm sorry. We don't have time. Kitaro, if Kana really wants to die, wouldn't she say, I'm the sage? The sage is the easiest one of us to vote for. If they can divine, you can identify him right away. So then it's a mystery why Kana wouldn't call herself the sage. Is that because Kana is the... Huh. Is that because Kana is the one who's supposed to die? Like, who wants to die? Again? I believe in Sao, and whoever tries to protect him is the sage. Gotta aim. When I think of those Erlang of Sao, it's pretty much just it's pretty much just myself. Well, no way of being picked. What a show. So despicable. What? That's fine, but... It's pretty much just myself. I've been the one who's saying it from the start. This is hard now. I don't want to massacre Wolf. I'm gonna save. Real quick. Just in case, you know? Alright. I know it's a little late to save, but... Alright. Better late than never. I have rather little to say. You are free to imagine what you wish. I have zero trust after the incident with Sao, so anything I say. Do you admit you're with the kidnappers? If I denied it, would you believe me? I'll check anyway. Do you deny it? Well now, I wonder. He's playing dumb. What meaning could this have? I'm on the side of the kidnappers. The answer is yet hidden in the darkness. That's not true. Dang, I don't want more items to use. If fewer than 5 criminals, the final uses that many. If only one, the victim is chosen with no final vote. Cool. No powers, Keymaster, all die if chosen. Has 2 votes, but is older if chosen. Knows who the Keymaster is via divination, but cannot lie about the results of divination. Interesting. So it's someone who doesn't say anything about who they think it is. So that means this guy cannot be. Alice cannot be. The one who's after him.
This is hard, Mel. I don't want to massacre Wolf. Massacre. That was a bad sound to it, Wolf. Didn't you say that word?
Didn't you say that word first, Jin?
No, Wolf. My parents would get mad if they heard me use a word like that, Mel.
Then who told it to you?
Big bro Joe said it before the preliminary vote, Mel.
Joe.
If you pick Sarah, it'll be a massacre for sure.
Huh? Is that why?
I don't get it, but it's okay, Wolf.
We might be on to something. My rule not gonna say. Said before the preliminary vote, if you pick Sarah, it'll be massacre for sure. Is that strong enough to say it's an it's a contradiction? Did I talk to Rico yet? Yes, I did. Did I talk to Kitaro? Yes, I did. I think I talked to everyone. Oh no, I don't think I talked to now, actually. Sorry.
Sacrifice gets but 2 twice, right? Is a sacrifice someone who received 2 votes? I thought that would exclude everyone. I thought we would exclude everyone with 1 vote or less from being the sacrifice, but everyone had 2 or more votes. Oh.
Yeah, that is true. Answer is yet hidden in darkness. Well, that's a complete lie, but let's try using his against him. Jin, could you tell me that again?
Before the preliminary vote, Big Bro Joe said if you pick Sarah, it'll be a massacre, Wolf.
Joe, what did you say about your role? Well, I said I wouldn't say anything. Say it. You corrected who cares into I won't say. A role you won't say. It's like that, is it? Hold on a sec, Sarah. There's no time. We shouldn't be arguing, right? Should I be saying this out loud? The outcome that results in a massacre. In other words, everyone being killed. It's written either the Keymaster or the sacrifice is chosen as the victim. And there's only one rule capable of identifying one of those. Of identifying the Keymaster. Yes, a role that shouldn't be exposed. Will I expose it myself? Is there any reason in not exposing it? I mean, they're gonna learn it right away. I think there still is hope for not voting for Joe. Because if we say that Kai is not the sacrifice. If we say Kai is not the sacrifice and then vote for him because he's part of the group, that would be helpful for us, right? Joe is... Sarah... Joe is the sage. I see. So that's how it is. What's the meaning of this? Following that logic, Sarah, don't you have to be the Keymaster? If that's the case, Sarah, you sold him out, so you could survive. That's wrong. Sarah is trying to save everyone. She isn't someone who just thinks for herself.
Hey, all that's saying it as just a strong possibility, right? Joe, you won't admit it, will ya?
Guess it's come to this. But I don't plan on dying. Everyone, you gotta promise me.
What do you mean?
I'm the sage. I did a divination, but I haven't clearly said what the result was. Because the sage can't lie about the results. I'm not gonna say who the Keymaster is. In exchange, I want you to not vote for me.
I'm on board. Now tell us their name.
That's not... Their name is... Oh, so we're not gonna vote for him, but we're gonna... Joe? Why do I feel so uneasy?
Sarah, of course.
Joe?
Alright, let's look for sacrifice between Sao, Kana, and Kai.
I'm the sage.
Huh?
My reading was that Sao was the Keymaster. I'm so confused. Saying that she genuinely won't want to die, but does she want to kill all of us too? Does she want to kill me now? Hey! No, I am the sage. Miss Sarah was the Keymaster. Okay, Kai, we know you have affiliation towards me, but...
Our head's running off.
8 minutes to go, everyone. Okay, quick giving statements, you 5. We're going to discuss this amongst ourselves first. We got no time. Progress. Sao and Kana are working together, I've got no doubt. Gaiji, there ain't no way Kana's up to get no good. Kana being used by the beanie guy, he's gotta cast her aside. Don't you dare pick her.
I got it, Wolf. Long-haired urban guy said his role last, so he's suspicious now. Definitely lying, Wolf.
I was about to believe Joe earlier, but is he really the sage?
We can't possibly find an answer in this little time.
It pains me, but Sao or Sarah could potentially be the Keymaster. You shouldn't vote for them. There is one way. There is one way to find out. But it causes for 3 deaths. And I'm hoping it doesn't come to that. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. The sage could reveal himself by lying and then dying. Kana being used by the bean guy, he's gonna cast her aside. Don't you dare pick on her. I wonder if the beanie's planning to sacrifice Kana to save himself. So if Sao and Kana are working together, I've got no doubt. I know that much, but I don't know their roles. If there were some way to determine them, is there a way to do that? I mean, technically there is. Oh, really? That's good. Guess I'll persist until you can figure that out, Sarah.
I was about to believe Joe earlier, but is he really the sage?
Like I mentioned earlier, there is a way to reveal the sage. But it requires 3 deaths.
Feels like it.
Which, by the way, the minimum is 2 deaths in this game. As we learned. Unless there's some other strategy that would make it more. But I think Smiley said it directly, so.
Feels like it might be possible that Joe's the sacrifice even. Huh. We gotta think.
Long-haired apron guy said his roll last, so he's suspicious, definitely. Wolf. He must have realized that if it was the only one without the roll, then he'd be chosen by process of elimination now.
God, it pains me, but a sour Sarah could potentially be the keymaster. We shouldn't vote for them. But who would be a safe bet then?
Dang it. It pains me, but Sour Sarah could potentially be the keymaster. We shouldn't vote for them. I'm gonna say suspicious, definitely lying. I was about to believe Joe earlier, but is he really the stage? You had a way to determine roles. Item. Bullet 2. Yes, we can, but cannot lie about the results of the divination. Sarah, this is really isn't the time to be handling this. Really? Okay. This really isn't the time to be handing me this. No, is it? Shoot, that was a mistake. Really? Okay. Well, hold on. Who can I use against each other? Cannot being used by the beanie guy. He's gonna cast her aside. Don't you dare pick her. I was about to leave, but is he really the sage? We can't possibly find the answer in this little time. Long-haired apron guy said his roll last, so he's suspicious. He's definitely lying. I'll wait till the last second. God, it pains me, but a Sour Sarah could potentially be the keymaster. We shouldn't vote for them.
Definitely lying, Wolf.
It definitely could be lying. I have to either use an item that contradicts one of them or contradict one over the other, which is really confusing me right now because I don't have anything.
We can't possibly find the answer in this little time.
Comments being used by the beanie guy. Vote for them. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save while I think this over. How much more time do we have? We have like 8 minutes. Hopefully I can figure this out by then. Okay, we can't possibly find the answer in this little time. You guys are probably like screaming at me for something here. Or you're just as confused as me. Which I respect. Say the sage. Feels like there might be a possibility that shows the sacrifice even. Gotta think. Is Joe really the stage? You can't possibly find the answer in this little time. Maybe that counts as a contradiction? Because I'm like, well, like, why would we ask that? No, yeah, I was gonna say, this is a bit of a stretch. It pains me, but Sour Sarah could potentially be the keymaster. We shouldn't vote for them. I think this one's not helpful for us right now.
We need to reason out the rules somehow. If only we can look at what's on the cards. Then we know the rules.
Oh, so I didn't do this. Oh, that's why.
Understood.
I was gonna say, I feel like I'm missing something. If we could only look at what's on the cards, then we know the rules. What do you mean by that?
We could do that. We could have from the start, huh?
Just
Let's look at what's on the cards, then we know the rules. If we could do that, we could just have... We would have from the start. Rule book number 2? Maybe? So what about that? Dang it, what am I missing? What are we spending sacrifice? But is he really the sage? Well, then we could look at the cards and we know the rules. To do that, we could do it from the start, huh? Oh. Do we have a way to determine the rules? We determine them by looking up what's on the cards. There we go. We got out there. We survived, alright? I was really lost for quite a while there. We made it. Alright. What's on the cards? Just making sure my recording's working. Just maybe. 3 minutes left. Let's take a gamble on it. Listen up, everyone. This is the last discussion. Progress. Joe, I'll ask you.
Right, ask me anything.
What's on the Keymaster's card? In other words, what's the design? Huh? You can't answer, can you? As the sage. Well done, Kaiji. You revealed the truth with just one question.
Don't take me lightly, will ya? Obviously, it's just it's a picture of a key.
The Keymaster, so it's a key. Too bad, actually. Kana, what did it look like to you? It was a picture of a lock. Correct. The design for the Keymaster is a lock. Slipped up right at the very end, Joe.
What are you talking about? I saw for sure it's a picture of a key.
There's no time. It's your last chance, Sarah. Last chance, right. There's no time to keep drawing out statements. I need to deal the final blow in just one action. That sounds like a save to me. Or we lose. Okay. Design on Sarah's card was a key. And we don't have the option to show our card. Because we had to put it in the machine, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, nothing here. Okay. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a contradiction. Sarah said we didn't have time to look through the extracting, right? It literally won't let me scroll up through dialogue. Maybe I have to be in a dialogue box. There's no time. Or was it? That's right, that's right. There's no time to keep drawing out statements. I need to finish off in one fun with. Okay, I'm gonna assume for now that that means that I have to do one conflict. No extraction, but if I can't do a conflict because nothing's lining up, then I'm just gonna extract. Too bad, Joe. The design for the Keymaster is a lock. Think deeply. The sage knows the Keymaster. If that's true, some people are telling the truth and some people are telling lies. Sage knows the Keymaster. There's probably no time to extract statements out of people at this point. Contrasting statements is pointless too. People who don't want to be chosen will just stall. Right, all I can do is use an item, but on who and what.
Oh, I completely skipped over that item, so thank you. I'm using up as much cloud as I need.
The rules, I'll hit it with the rulebook, but there's no time to expose lies with it. I'll show it to someone telling the truth, someone clearly adhering to the rulebook. The design on Sarah's Keymaster card was a key. I clearly saw it with my own eyes. Keymaster card Sao had used a design with a lock. Too bad for Joe, the design for the Keymaster is a lock. Is Kai? Common or no powers. Keymaster, all die if chosen. Sage knows who the Keymaster is, but cannot lie about the results. I think they can't say what's on the card either, right? One second, let me think for a little bit more. The design on Sarah's Keymaster card was a key. I saw it clearly with my own eyes. I don't think you're supposed to say what's on it. I think Kai has it. I really want Joe to have it, but I think Kai has it. I'm not allowed to think anymore. This could end poorly. She said we need to look at someone who... That's true. Some people are telling the truth and some people are telling lies. There's no time to extract things out of people at this point. I'll show it. Dang it. Log page 2. Contrasting statements is pointless too. People don't want to... I'll show it to someone telling the truth. Someone closely adhering to the rulebook. Telling the truth. Sage knows the Keymaster. I've already extracted that. I've already done as much of that as I can. Is it Joe? Okay, I clearly know that it's not one of these two who's telling the truth. It's one of these two. Who's closer adhering to the rules? Joe? I saw the design on the card. But if someone knows, wouldn't you die? This will be my final action. Final blow. This is it. I hope I'm right, because if they know about the card, then you die, don't you? If someone else finds out about the card, so they can't be telling the truth that they have that card. Right now, I'm seeing the worst outcome in my head. It's just an uncertain line of logic, an imperfect whole of the kidnapper's design. All of my guesses are correct. It's over. It's all over. Please, let me be wrong. I don't have anywhere left to go but forward. Kai? Yes. Please tell me the result of your deviation. Quit it, Sarah. Talking to Kai now is just a waste of time. Believe in me.
You won't say, will you, Kai? Because you can't say.
What are you?
It says this in Rulebook 2. The sage knows who the keymaster is via divination, but cannot lie about the results of deviation. All it says is they know who it is. Plus, they can't lie about the results. The real sage couldn't see any design. So Kai, who didn't say a design, is the sage. But if that's it, then why did Joe lie? Why did Joe claim to be the sage? And we're going to find that out in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to have to think about this for a while. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.